Merry Christmas and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe and I am crazy. That's right, I am crazy because I just spent over $670 on Notino for Christmas for myself. I'm crazy. That's right. No, I'm really crazy about perfumes and fragrances. That's why I'm coming to you, because I want to share with you this wonderful, probably one of the biggest hauls I've ever done. And I want to show you all the wonderful things that I picked up that will also end up being part of several reviews in the future. So let's start from the very beginning. I'm going to start with the lowest price item, and I'm going to work myself up to the most expensive item that I picked up. And here we go. The first three items that I picked up are all from the same house. This was a series that I saw a lot of reviewers have recently checked out, and I saw the pricing on this thing and I thought, wow, this is just so affordable that it's worth the risk. And every single one of these, by the way, are blind buys. I've never smelled them, not at all, ever, in anywhere, because of course these are not really available in the stores. So starting with the first one, which is Perry Ellis Oud, and you guys know I love my ouds. This is Vetiver Royale Absolute. I've heard a lot of really good things about this series, so I'm going to review each one of these. In fact, I picked up every single one of these from the series. I love the presentation. The bottle is very nice, heavy duty. These smell pretty good, and I'm going to spend some more time and talk about these on another video, but I just want to show it to you. So there's Vetiver Royale Absolute. This thing was under 30 bucks. This thing looks way more expensive than it actually is. The next one in line is also Perry Ellis Oud, and this one is the Saffron Rose Absolute. Again, I heard great things about this one, so I had to pick this up myself as well. Beautiful. Again, there's also a red band inside of these things, so you can actually tell which one's which from a distance just by looking at the color of the strip that's within the cap. So that's kind of cool. And last but not least from this series is the Perry Ellis Oud Black Vanilla Absolute. I did get a chance to kind of have a little sniff on these a little early just to see what these were like, and this one is absolutely my favorite one. This one is just under $35. You really cannot go wrong with this. It smells amazing on paper. I can't wait to wear these on skin to see what they're like and how long they last. But yeah, I just had to pick them up. I mean, if you think about it, all three of these together was a little over $100, but that's all three. For the price of one good bottle, you get 3 100-milliliter bottles. So for me, it was worth the risk in the blind buy because these were so affordable. The next two from my list are actually similar in the sense that they are also from a designer brand, but they created sort of a niche version of their line. So this is from Davidoff. This is Leather Blend. I would say this is probably like they were aiming for Tom Ford. They were aiming for something a little more on the private line, a little more high end. And it is eau de parfum. These are unisex. I'm going to be reviewing this series as well because there's actually a second one from this. And that one is this right here, which is the Agar blend, which is Agar is oud. So this one's going to be their oud-based one. The other one was their leather-based fragrance. Both of these were about $60 a piece. Normally they're closer to $100, but the presentation again was wonderful. The bottles were really cool. And of course, for the price, I believe it was worth the blind buy. Again, I've been watching the reviews, and it seems like the consensus is that there's a lot of love for these. And so for what they cost, I think this is a great investment, especially if you're not looking to spend too much money on the more expensive Tom Ford counterparts. So speaking of expensive, now we're going to go into a brand that I have never experienced in my entire life. I've seen bottles before, I've seen pictures of these things, and I've been wanting to try this line for a very long time, and I decided this Christmas I'm going to spoil myself. And like I said, I've never smelled these before, and this is probably the most expensive blind buy I've ever done in my life. But I want to share with you which two I purchased from Shake. Yes, this is from Designer Shake. This is actually the protective leather hard shell case for the bottle. Inside of this thing is the fragrance itself, seated inside this thing. So you can travel with it, it's protected, it's like a hard shell case for your bottle. The bottles are incredible. And this one specifically, this is Shake Blue number 77. And if you look at the bottle, it is probably one of the most ornate glass bottles I've ever seen in my life. Super heavy duty, I mean solid, very, very heavy, very presentation worthy for your collection. And reminds me sort of a drink, like a very high-end, very classy alcoholic drink container. Every single one of these have a jewel at the top, and these are very, very bright, and it's a huge jewel. And this is, of course, because it's the Blue 77, has the blue top. But I'm going to spend some more time on these. I don't want to get into all the details of this right now. I just wanted to show you that this is one of them. This right here was a little over $160. Normally this would be a $300 or $400 bottle of perfume. This is for men. This is not unisex. This one specifically is for men. They do have perfumes for women. It's specifically, and their bottles are actually shaped like women. It's really just a beautiful, beautiful thing that they've done. This is a house based out of the Middle East, and I've been wanting to try them for such a long time, and I finally got the Blue 77. But ladies and gentlemen, this last bottle is the one that I wanted to tell you about the most. This is the most expensive one of the whole thing. This is Shake Opulent Shake. Comes in the brown hard shell leather-ish cover. Has again, the juices in here, it's like this dark golden, it's very golden looking juice. Again, the top is like a rose gold, and then we have a jewel over here. This is an insanely gorgeous, this is the gold edition of the Opulent Shake. I think this thing smells amazing, but I'm going to do a review on this series. So you'll be seeing a review in the future for these two shakes. Again, the most wonderful presentation ever. You should see the box, but I'll show you that in the other video. So this one right here was just under $300. Normally this is a $550 bottle of perfume. Again, very highly ornate bottle, very heavy duty, very strong. And it's the one I wanted to get. It's been on my wish list for a long time, and I finally bit the bullet and did it. And yes, I spent over $670 on this haul specifically. I know that I made a little fun about the fact that I spent over $670 on perfumes. And of course, you can spend even more than that on just one really high-end perfume. The reason I say that in good fun is because I'm just like you. I'm a fragrance lover. I love perfumes. I love fragrances. And I wanted to share with you just what I saw, what I like, and of course a lot of these blind buys that I do not just for myself, but I do it for you because I want to be able to help share my experience and then hopefully help you make a great decision on the perfume so that you don't have to blind buy it. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you guys had a really happy and Merry Christmas. I hope everything that you've always wanted for Christmas came to you. I hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday season coming up with the new year and everything, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and of course if you've tried any one of these, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. And then also, don't forget to hit the notification bell at the top so you can continue to get great content. Thanks again for tuning in, and have a great day.